Today, we build my first shop of the season. In today's video, I decided that I wanted to make my first shop because of a Discord conversation I had with a friend. A couple weeks ago, I saw some dude's Discord status as DM me the word orange. Maybe you guys fell for it too, because I messaged him the word orange, and it was one of those things like, aha, you've been infected, now you have to spread the word. So supposedly I was supposed to change my Discord status to that for like a week too. This sparked a conversation with someone else who had DM'd me the word orange, and this lovely chap here recommended that I build some sort of orange-related shop. Now of course, there are no oranges in Minecraft, but we've got something close. These things. These are about as close as we get to oranges in Minecraft. Like, look at them. These are freaking oranges, okay? They just are. And so that got me thinking, what other things could I sell that aren't what they seem to be? So this shop's gonna be a little weird, let's just be honest. We may expand in the future, but to start off, we're gonna be selling everything in this shulker box. But every single one of these items is not gonna be sold as what it's named. Does that make sense? I think it does. Just keep watching. It'll make sense soon. Stop! Now listen guys, the first thing I wanted to go after in this video is the Nautilus shells. But those aren't Nautilus shells. We're selling shrimp. And I know my fishing rod kinda sucks, but we're gonna go with it, okay? Okay, so we fished up another fishing rod, and we've got lure 2 now, but that's still not that great. So I think what we're gonna do is, yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this one. Listen, we're just going to set that one aside for now, and we'll come back to that periodically. Most of these are actually plants, so we can start growing these now. Alright, this area over here where we built our sheep farm is kind of me and Skill's area where we build farms. Also, I know you've all been dying of excitement. This sheep farm is finished. Although, we do need to make it pretty, but we're getting tons of wool. In fact, it's kind of lagging my computer. And don't worry, we're going to end up using some of that wool later on in the video. Alright, yeah, I think I'm just going to flatten out a little bit of an area here so I can start farming all of my weird things. Something me and Skills noticed about these, tell me why... I'm sorry, I know I just got that stuck in your head. But tell me why you get oak leaves around the jungle bushes. Like, it's the weirdest thing. The ones that are down on the ground with only like one log in them, these are all oak leaves. I've gone through way too many shears. The only thing I'm trying to think of is how I'm going to plant these, because I promised Skills we'd keep the area looking nice and kind of fitting with the theme. Well, I guess what we need to figure out is how many of these things I'm actually going to plant. So I'm going to need a cocoa bean farm for both the cocoa beans and the brown dye. I'm going to need a glowberry farm, a bamboo farm, a cactus farm, a sweetberry farm, and then the wheat seeds we get from our sheep farm / wheat farm over there. We'll just start laying stuff down and see what happens. Let me slip. Oh, hi boys, how's it going? Stop, please. Listen, sir, I have no way to kill you, so we're just gonna, come on, this way. Okay, big fellow, go in the pit. Go in the pit. This is a timeout. You've been bad, okay? I told you not to hit me. Yeah, and you stay that way. I'd say that fits in pretty well. Wouldn't you guys say? That fits in with our theme and everything. Except I don't know about these deep slate slabs. I think we'll get rid of those. Yeah, maybe just chuck some lanterns on here. And if you're wondering what the sweet berries are, these are actually gonna be coffee beans, because coffee beans are actually red. Fun fact. I know, they grew in my backyard, both in Minecraft and real life. Alright, I've kind of sorted them out into where we're going, so these are the ones we've already done, or we're doing, and these are all the ones we're still working on. So I guess we've already got wheat seeds, that one's pretty much a done deal. And the wheat seeds, for anyone wondering, are gonna be peas, because really it's only logical. Next thing I want to add is probably the cactus farm, because we're gonna need a lot of green dye. Chop, chop, chop. Here we go, we'll just place a bunch of cactus right here, I'm sure it'll be fine. And we'll place some around down here, kind of like this. Just for effect, you know. And for those in the back, green dye is going to be lettuce. This is the equivalent of Kmart in Wonderland. Nothing makes any sense, but it all also makes kind of sense. Alright, lettuce is done. We can put that up in the corner. And we're also going to need that brown dye. I've got some jungle logs here, so let's grab those cocoa beans and we'll start growing some. And that actually knocks out 2, so that's good. To keep in line with the theme we've gotten on here, I'm literally just going to place beans on the trees because that's the best way to do it. Alright, so that knocks out the cocoa beans and the brown dye. And if you're wondering what those 2 are, I'll tell you when we open the shop. Alright, I think the last 2 is just bamboo and the glowberries. Alright, so bamboo's pretty easy. We can place bamboo pretty much anywhere and it still fits in with the theme because we're in a jungle. Now the ones I'm not sure about is the glowberries. I wonder if it would look good to even just put them hanging from the trees. Can you not put them hanging from trees? Oh, come on, that would be so cool. Listen, I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up to the top of this tree real quick. All I did was put some logs up here. Is this gonna work? Yes! Okay, so now we can make them hang from the tree like this. And just fill it back in with leaves. Alright, I'm gonna need to bone meal those puppies, but that's about it. Also, how did this bamboo grow through the tree? Well, that knocks off the glowberry. The only problem is I'm going to have to wait till these start growing, and even then I'll only be able to harvest them every once in a while. So I think the best course of action might be to try to buy some bones from DC, who happens to be on the server right now. Alright, he says 2 stacks, 1 diamond. Really, we just need his bones to jumpstart our economy. I know that's not the right word. Leave me alone. What on earth? Our pillager has been replaced with a zombie. Good riddance. There are some cranes around, and I think that's DC's doing, and also I'm very impressed. Alright, I've got 1 diamond ore here, and however many I get out of this block is however many stacks I'm gonna buy. Alright, looks like 1. There's the man himself. DC, look into my eyes. You want to give me a discount. I have diamonds for you, sir. Very nice. 3 stacks of bone meal, an extra stack of bones. And I want to know why you can't bone meal cactus. That's really all I want to know. Mojang, Notch, fix it. Somebody, Bill Gates, help me out. However, it does work on bamboo, so I'm thankful. It does also work on cocoa beans. It even works on the glowberries. You want to know what I find weird about the glowberries? Is that bone mealing them doesn't make them longer. It actually just does this. Listen up, guys. This is the only tree in the forest that has glowing berries literally falling off of it. So henceforth, it shall be known as the life tree. Kind of like that weird thing in Avatar, the most forgettable movie ever. I'm just kidding, James Cameron. Hit me up if you want to collab. I almost forgot. Rotten flesh is one we can just instantly tick off because we get tons of it because of our starter farm. So that's a good deal. And again, you'll have to wait to find out what those ones are when we open the shop. Well, y'all, the fishing is finally done, and I've got a couple more Nautilus shells in the books, but I think we're about ready to go head over to the shopping district and actually build our shop. I also got a lot of good stuff from fishing, actually, like this is pretty good. And our fishing rod isn't that bad either. Anyway, let's head on over there and get started. Man, I'm loving all these builds in the shopping district. It's gonna look so cool when we're all done. I think I'm gonna set up shop right over here, kind of by the gold shop that Lucid and Soli have set up, and then also by the goat over here. Just seems like a nice place to hang. Oh gosh, mossing things has got to be like my favorite thing. So basically all I'm thinking is that we kind of have these little stands set up everywhere where like a vendor would be standing here and you'd be like, hi, hello, how are you? But then down under here you'll have this chest just like this, and each of those are going to be selling things. Guys, our shop is officially done. I really like how this roof turned out. It's nice and open and bright. We've also got a nice little fireplace here. It's beautiful. So let's take a quick inventory of all the things we've got selling. We've got sticks of butter, peas, chocolate pudding, a favorite, lettuce, oranges, of course, green beans, coffee beans, and just beans. I got a lot of beans in my life. Let's just say that. Shrimp, caviar, Mama's Homestyle brisket, and of course my personal favorite, free for a limited time, Blueberry Blast. Trademark pending. I don't know how much we're actually going to sell because I'll let you in on a little bit of a secret. This is all kind of a sham, but it was fun to do. And I mean, come on, the deals aren't that bad. Like, look at this. Shrimp for 2 diamonds. Come on. Shrimp is good. Especially like popcorn shrimp, you know, where it's nice and crispy. Hopefully some Echos come by and buy stuff, and we'll keep an eye on this throughout our next episodes. I'm actually about to go meet up with Lucid because he's got a project for us to work on.
Well, the totem of the Echos. Question is, where does the totem of the Echos go?
Now, Lucid, what are we talking about here? Is it like the totem of undying I saw in your offhand, or what kind of totem are we talking about here?
I mean, to be fair, I guess a totem of undying is literally supposed to be like a little mini totem, right? So yeah. I'm thinking like an actual totem pole.
Like a totem pole.
Right?
Okay,
so,
gotcha.
Yeah, so you know, like the Echos can do, each Echo can do whatever they want. They just build on top of it. So essentially we would start off 2 separate totem poles, maybe facing one another, and we invite people to come build. They don't have to if they don't want to, but it'd be like a cool little decoration, maybe sitting on the outskirts of the shopping district or something.
That'd be pretty cool.
I see that you don't have wings yet, so I don't want to fly around too much and leave you behind.
I'm keeping up, man. Come on. Don't leave me behind. What if we just did it right here? Put one on like either side of this.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Absolutely. Yeah, right. Yeah. I can do mine on that side. You can do yours on that side.
Kind of looks like my hair's on fire, but
that's going to be interesting to see how somebody
Continues it. Yeah.
Continues that because I'm like, that got tall really quickly.
I reckon what we do is we take each of us go find a person out in the Echoverse, and we have them build the next thing on top of that. And then once they're done, they have to find somebody else who hasn't done it and put their thing on top, and it just keeps going.
I honestly, I can't wait to see what people do because
how are they going to deal with the dumbbell here?
I don't. The dumbbell. That's exactly. It's not a bag. It's a dumbbell.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take the charge of talking to Soli.
Okay.
Because I haven't talked to Soli.
I
much,
will.
So.
You know what? Sky's actually on right now. I think I might go chat up with her for a bit and see if she's down for it.
Yeah, you notice the giant decapitated heads. I know.
Yeah, you can't really miss them, can you?
No, not really. So these are supposed to be, well, they're going to be totem poles that me and Lucid built. So would you do me the honors of adding your head here when you get a chance?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome.
That sounds amazing.
Sounds great. And the plan is to get everybody, so we'll get like 10 on each because there's like 20 echoes. So once you do yours, you can go find somebody else and task them with putting the next one on top. Sound good?
Awesome.
All right. Sounds awesome.